Namaste, yogis, and welcome to our power flow. In this class, we're going to heat up the body, but we can look forward to some deep stretches at the end. Let's begin standing at the top of the mat, hands to heart center. Close your eyes. Feel your feet rooted into the earth. Broaden the shoulders. Lengthen the crown of the head toward the sky. And take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the nose. Begin to establish your ujjayi breath. Listen to the audible quality of your breath as it flows in and out through the nose. Begin to feel the rhythm of the breath. Steady inhale, steady exhale. Float your eyes open and sweep your arms overhead. On an exhale, fold forward, hands to the mat. Inhale, lengthen your spine, place your hands on the shins, and then exhale, step the right foot back, then the left. Let's hold our plank pose, shoulders over wrists. Shift the heels over the toes and then lower all the way down to the belly. On your inhale, come into cobra pose. Don't lock out the elbows just yet. Exhale to the mat. Inhale, tuck the toes, lift up into high plank and press back, downward facing dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. And again, breathe in through the nose. Exhale deeply out through the nose. Gaze forward, walk or jump to the top of the mat, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold it forward, shifting the weight into the toes. Inhale, rise up, arms overhead, mini back bend, and flow right into your forward fold as you exhale. Lengthen the spine, plant the palms, walk or jump back, flow through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Steady breath in, steady breath out. Walk or jump to the top of the mat, lengthen the spine, exhale to fold. Inhale, arms reach overhead, mini back bend, and exhale without closing the salutation, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, jump back, flow through chaturanga. Inhale, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Breath in and out. Float to the top of the mat, lengthen and fold. Inhale, rise up. Open the heart, open the chest, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, plant the palms, flow. Rise up, inhale, and exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in, and let it go. And again, breath in, breath out. Keep the mind anchored to the breath. Gaze forward, walk or jump to the top of the mat, lengthen and fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, bend your knees, sink deep into the hips. See if you can get the sit bones aligned with the knees, arms reaching forward or upward. Stay here, sinking the tailbone down, balancing the weight through the full circumference of the foot. Stay low in the hips and sweep the arms around behind you. Interlace the fingers behind the sit bones. Reach the palms toward the back of the mat. Keep sinking low into your Utkatasana. Think of one straight line from the hips through the head, and then bring that into a forward fold. Hands stay interlaced. On your inhale, release the palms, halfway lift. Exhale, float back, flow through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On your inhale, right toes reach to the sky. Sink through the left heel, and as you exhale, tap that right knee to the left elbow, spin onto the blade of that left foot, and then straighten the right leg, maybe floating the right foot off the earth, left hand to the sky. Stay here, engage the belly. You gaze up toward the left fingertips. And then let's flow. Left hand down. Inhale, right toes to the sky. Exhale, step the right foot forward. Spin the left foot flat and rise up, coming into warrior two. Adjust the feet as you need to. One straight line of energy from the right heel to the arch of the left foot. Gaze out over the right fingertips. On your exhale, lower both palms to the earth and flow through your chaturanga. Exhaling back to downward facing dog. Inhale, left toes reach high. As you exhale, tap the left knee to the right elbow, spin onto the blade of that left foot, and then reach the left arm up to the sky. Straighten the right leg out in front of you. You can rest the foot on the earth or float it for more power. Lower the right hand. Extend the left toes high, and on an exhale, step the left foot forward, rise up for warrior two. Gaze out over the left fingertips. Drop the shoulders down and away from the ears. Tuck the tailbone forward and under, bringing that nice neutrality to the spine. As you exhale, lower both palms down to the earth. Step back and flow through your chaturanga. Staying focused on the ujjayi breath. Deeply breathe in and let it go. Breathe in, let go. Breathe in and let it go. Now gaze forward, walk or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees, Utkatasana. Reach the hands around behind you, interlace, and then turn that into a forward fold. On your inhale, release the palms, and exhale, step back, flow through your chaturanga. Inhale, right heel high. Exhale, right knee, left elbow, spin onto the left foot, float and extend the right leg. As you exhale, plant both palms and step that right foot forward. Spin the left foot flat, rise up, warrior two, strong arms. And exhale, lower the palms, step back and flow. Shoulders stacking over wrists on your up dog. Inhale, left heel high. Exhale, tap left knee to right elbow. And then let's extend that left leg forward. And then plant both palms. Step the left foot forward. Right foot spins flat. Rise up, warrior two. On your exhale, lower the palms. Step back, chaturanga. Keeping the elbows in line with the shoulders as you lower. Press it back, downward facing dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Gaze forward, jump to the top of your mat. Inhale for length and exhale for depth. Utkatasana as you breathe in. Interlace the hands behind your back. Forward fold, fingers interlaced. Inhale, release the palms, halfway lift. And exhale, float through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Extend, fallen triangle, maybe floating the right foot. Replace the hands, step the right foot forward. Inhale, rise up, warrior two. Exhale, lower the hands. Step the right foot back and we'll flow chaturanga. keeping the integrity of each movement. Inhale, left toes high. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Spin open, fallen triangle, floating the bottom foot if you can. Replace the right hand and then step the left foot forward. Rise up, warrior two. And exhale, replace the palms, step back and flow. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe it in and let it go. Stay with that ujjayi breath even as the heart rate begins to speed up. The breath can move at a quicker tempo, but keep the ujjayi breath and the depth the same with each inhalation and exhalation. Inhale, right toes reach high. Sink the left heel down to the earth. Take a moment to feel that stretch, and as you exhale, bring the right knee to the right elbow, hold it, and then step that right foot forward. Lengthen through the spine. Create length between the vertebrae, all the way through the crown of the head. And as you exhale, fold into a modified pyramid, staying on the left toes. Inhale takes you to the lunge. Exhale, pyramid. Inhale, lunge. Right knee over right ankle. And exhale, pyramid pose. Inhale, lunge. And this time we'll stay here in the lunge. Reach the palms beside the hips and reach out through the crown of the head as you rise up into crescent lunge, arms alongside the ears. Sink a little bit deeper. Tilt the tailbone forward and bring the palms down to your heart center. Begin to shift the weight into the right foot as you hinge forward, coming into a flying warrior three. Left heel in line with the left hip, a straight line of energy through the spine and out through the crown of the head. Engage the belly, open the palms out to the sides, creating a giant T shape with your body. And then draw the hands back to your heart. Keep the belly engaged, extend the arms shoulder height, and then palms back to the heart center. On your inhale, rise up without touching the left foot to the earth. Pull the left knee into the chest. And then from here, let's reach down with the palms, clasping the outside of the left foot with the left hand, right hand to the hip. Begin to straighten through the left leg as you reach the left heel forward, and inhale, sweep the right arm up and overhead. Give yourself permission here to be playful, be light with your practice. If you fall out, that's okay, just come right back in. And now let's bring that right hand to the pinky toe edge of the left foot. Extend the left arm overhead and around behind you, coming into a twist. You can really challenge the balance here if you'd like to gaze back toward the left fingertips. On your inhale, reach the left arm forward. Hold on to that left foot with both hands. Lengthen through the spine, stretch through the left leg, and then we'll swing the left leg around behind us, coming into our warrior three. Hands reach toward the back of the mat. And we'll slowly step the left foot back, coming into crescent lunge. Sink the hips, and then open up for warrior two. Keep sinking down deeply into the right leg. I know that right quadricep is talking to you. Keep the integrity of your pose as you flip the front palm and reverse the warrior. Stay deep into your lunge. Breathe into the right rib cage, creating space and expansion. Nothing changes in the legs as you rise up to warrior two. Gaze out over the right fingertips and then float into extended side angle. Little to no weight in the right hand. Left palm reaches up to the sky first to open through the left shoulder. Once the shoulders are stacked and you're feeling open, you can extend the left arm up and overhead. Reach all the way through that left arm and even out through the fingertips. On an inhale, keep the legs as they are, reverse your warrior, and exhale, come back into extended side angle. Inhale, reverse, exhale, extend. One more time, inhale, reverse, exhale, extend. Inhale, rise up, warrior two, and then lower the palms down to the mat. Straighten through the right leg and then quarter turn to your left, coming into Prasarita. Heel toe the feet, just a footprint closer together. Clasp the outsides of the ankles and allow the torso to just hang freely between the legs here. And if you're very flexible and you find that the crown of the head touches the earth, then just heel toe your feet in, another footprint. So for this variation, we want to have the crown of the head floating just above the earth. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Bring the palms to the waist and rise up. Pivot the toes to the corners of the mat and sink down into your goddess squat. Tuck the tailbone. So we always want to seek out the challenge rather than seek to get away from the challenge. So if you find it challenging, perfect. Breathe. Interlace the fingers, flip the palms and reach those to the sky. Keep sinking the sit bones down deeper. And then straighten the legs. Come back into warrior two. Lower the palms down to the earth. Step back into a plank pose. Hold your plank. Lower halfway and press it up. Lower and press. Lower, shoulders and elbows in line. Press it up. And this time, let's flow. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, press it back. Downward facing dog. And let's revitalize our energy here by taking 3 deep breaths. In through the nose and exhale out through the mouth. In through the nose. Exhale, releasing heat. One more time, inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Then seal your lips. Come back to your Ujjayi breath. On your inhale, left toes reach high. Stay here, feel that stretch, right heel sinking to the earth. On an exhale, bring that left knee to the left elbow, just hold it for a breath. And then step it forward, stay on the right toes, come into your lunge. Lengthen through the spine. And as you exhale, fold into your modified pyramid. Inhale to lunge. Exhale to fold. Inhale into the lunge and exhale, pyramid. Inhale, lunge. And from here, let's reach the palms down beside the hips, get long through the spine, and then inhale, sweep the arms overhead, coming into crescent lunge. Sink the hips down. Find the strength in the left quad. Lower the hands to the heart center. Begin to shift the weight into that left foot. And we'll hinge forward, coming into warrior three. Hands at heart center. Right heel in line with the right glute. Nice and long, even through the crown of the head. Inhale, extend the arms to the sides. Exhale, draw the hands back to the heart. Inhale, open. And exhale, hands to heart. From here, rise up, pulling the right knee into the chest without touching it to the earth if you can. And then reach the right hand down, clasp the outside pinky toe edge of the right foot, extend the right leg straight. When you feel stable here, you can begin to reach the left arm up and overhead. Focus your eyes on one point that's not moving. And now we'll reach down with the left palm, clasp the pinky toe edge of the right foot, open the right arm out to the right, round behind you, and maybe you play with allowing the gaze to shift toward the right fingertips. Give yourself permission to be playful. And when you've had enough of that, let's come forward, clasp the right foot with both hands, and then we'll hinge forward into our warrior three, hands beside the hips. On an exhale, step the right foot back, come into crescent lunge, sink down deep into the left quad. And let's open up for warrior two. Adjust the stance of your feet if you need to. Gaze out over the left fingertips. Flip the left palm, and as you exhale, reverse that warrior. So notice that nothing changes in the legs. So when we reverse the warrior, we don't rise up out of that lunge. Instead, stay deep in the lunge. Come back to warrior two. And as you exhale, come into your extended side angle, reaching the right arm up to the sky first to open through the right shoulder. Think of stacking right shoulder on top of left. And then you can move into the full extended side angle, reaching that right arm overhead. Keep the legs as you reverse the warrior. And then come back into extended side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extend. Inhale, reverse. And exhale, extend. Inhale, rise up for warrior two. And then straighten through your front leg. This time, interlace the fingers behind you. Straighten the elbows, fold forward, and then just begin to shift the palms over the head, keeping the elbows straight. Sit bones reaching up to the sky. On your inhale, release the hands, place the palms underneath the shoulders, rise up halfway. Pivot the heels in and the toes out. Place the palms on the knees and dip the right shoulder down toward the left knee and then left shoulder toward the right knee. And one more time. Each side, stretching out the shoulders, the spine, and pressing those knees back toward the back wall. Come back to center. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, come through warrior two, release the hands to the mat, step back, and power through 3 yogi push-ups, tucking the elbows into the sides, shoulders in line with elbows, and then take a flow. Inhale, up dog. exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. Let it go. From here, let's drop down to the knees, preparing for a camel pose. Rise up on the knees, hips directly over the knees. Place the palms to the low back and begin to press the hips forward as you open through the heart and the chest, tipping the chin up to the sky if that's comfortable for your neck. You can stay right here, or if it's part of your practice to reach around and find the heels, feel free to do that. On an inhale, rise back up. Shift the hips down onto the heels and just pause. Take a moment to feel the vitality, the energy, the stamina that you're creating in your body. Breathe into that and let it move from the body into the mind. And from here, let's shift onto our sit bones, extend the legs forward onto the mat. Place the palms behind you with fingers facing toward the feet, and with knees bent, inhale into a tabletop pose, shoulders over wrists, hips in line with the knees, and the toes pointed directly forward. The head can drop back if that's comfortable. On an inhale, first gaze forward and then drop the hips down. Let's take one more variation of this tabletop pose, this time with straight legs, keeping the shoulders aligned over the wrist, legs straight, lift the hips, drop the head back, fully open the heart, the chest, and receive the energy of the universe into your heart. Drop the hips down. Softly bend your knees and begin to roll yourself all the way down onto your back. And now it's like dessert. We get to take a few deeper stretches. So let's move into our first stretch by pulling the right knee into the chest, extending the left leg long. Straighten through the right leg, clasp the foot with both hands, bend the elbows to invite that foot forward, and keep pressing the left leg down into the mat. Stay here for a few breaths. On your next breath, release the right arm to the right in line with the shoulder, and then begin to shift the right leg over to the left, coming into a spinal twist. Let your gaze follow the right fingertips. Think of stacking right hip on top of left. On your inhale, draw the right leg back to center, hold on to it with the right hand, open the left arm to the left, and then allow the right leg to open to the right, stretching that right inner thigh. your inhale, pull that right foot back to center, bend the left knee, place the sole of the left foot on the earth, and then place the right ankle on top of the left knee. Hug the left knee into the body for thread the needle. Imagine pushing the right knee away from the torso, opening up through the medial side of that hip. Let's release that left foot back to the earth, replace the right foot, hug the left knee into the chest and straighten the left leg as you extend the right leg onto the mat. Equal amounts of energy moving through both legs. And now let's hold onto the left foot with the left hand. Open the right arm to the right. And this time we'll start by dropping the left leg over to the left first as we gaze to the right. On an inhale, pull the left foot back to center, hold on to it with the right hand, and we'll end with a spinal twist, dropping the left leg over to the right as we gaze to the left. On your inhale, draw that left leg back to center, bend the right foot, place the sole of the right foot on the earth, and then the left ankle on top of the right knee. Hug the right knee into the chest. Breathe into the stretch. Next exhale, release the feet to the earth, and let's move into our final relaxation pose, Shavasana. This is the most important pose. It teaches us how to be conscious and still. So rest here. Allow your body to sink completely into the earth. Close your eyes, let the forehead become soft, the muscles around the eyes soft, the jaw released. Release any conscious breath and simply allow yourself to be. Begin to deepen your breath. Feel that breath expanding throughout your entire body. And let the movement of the breath gently awaken your body, Come into a full body stretch and hug the knees in. Gently rock yourself up to a seat, keeping the eyes closed. Bring the hands to your heart center. Take a breath in and let it go. And again, breathe in, let it go. Remain soft and light as you gently float your eyes open and prepare to move into the rest of your day. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste.